Well, we're joined now by the Bishop of Leicester, the Rt Rev Tim Stevens, who'll be part of the service tomorrow. Bishop Tim, thank you very much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Tell us about your role tomorrow. What will it involve?
Well, I shall be preaching the sermon tomorrow, which means I give an address, obviously to the congregation in the cathedral, but also to a large television congregation as well. And I shall be trying to say something about the extraordinary way in which these events have been received by large crowds, both here but around the county and the city. And then also to say something about King Richard. You know, everybody argues about his reputation. Was he a good guy or a bad guy? And I'm going to say that as you stand by the graveside of a king or anybody else, in the end it's not their reputation that matters. It's what we believe God offers them in life beyond this life. And as a Christian, I believe God offers Richard and all of us eternal life with him, and I shall be saying that.
Well, it has been an incredible week, hasn't it? Not only for the city, but for the county, and indeed for the people. What have you made of it all?
I've been standing out here as people have queued, not just round the block, but down the street for many hundreds of yards, some of them waiting for up to 4 hours. The atmosphere here has been extraordinarily joyful. There's been a sense of community, good neighbourliness, people expectant, looking forward to getting into the cathedral, looking after each other. And I think it's because they're intrigued by the story of King Richard. They're intrigued by the way he's been discovered. They want to see his coffin, but also some of them want to reflect on their own mortality, and some of them have come to remember loved ones for many different reasons, but everybody has been respectful and delighted to be here.
Well, I've certainly met lots of people today who were actually quite disappointed that they weren't able to get in because by then the public viewing had closed.
Sadly, we couldn't do more than 3 days.
Yes, but 20,000 people is incredible in itself. I've been here in Leicester 2 times now to cover big stories. The first one was the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, and now, of course, here for King Richard III's reinterment. Both monarchs, both interviews with yourself. I was going to ask when the third one would be, but I hear you're retiring.
I am in July. I've been here 16 years. It's been an extraordinary time. It's a wonderful place to be. A city full of history with so many different faiths and religions, and a county so full of interesting market towns and villages. It's been an enormous privilege. This is really quite a good way to go out. And so after the great events of this week, I shall have just 3 months to prepare for leaving and for the new life that lies beyond here, and also to prepare for saying thank you and goodbye to so many friends we've made over the years in this very special place.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of gratitude to you as well. Bishop Tim Stevens, thank you very much for joining us.